Hey Steeler Nation, I'm back today with a brand new video out to y'all. I will be doing my 2026 NFL Mock Draft 4.0. Currently watching the quarterbacks, receivers / running backs scouting combine right now. So I'll be doing it while watching this and while doing this. So let's go ahead and start. I think we already know Fernando Mendoza is going to be clear overall pick. Pick 2 for the Jets. This pick, I'm going to go Arvell Reese out of Ohio State. He's listed as a linebacker on here, but he confirmed that he's going to get an edge rusher, and he had one of the greatest combines as a linebacker in NFL history, one of the best. I watched the whole thing, and he played pretty well, and I think Jets will select him. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. I think he's a top 5 pick now. The Arizona Cardinals, I go with this guy probably in most of my mocks. I'm going Francis Mauigoa with the 3rd overall pick. He only allowed 2 sacks, 4 hits, not the worst, but not the best. That right side of the offensive line is atrocious, man. It sucks, really. And if they want to get a new quarterback, they need to protect him. Tennessee Titans, this pick is going to be back-to-back Miami Hurricanes. It's going to be Ruben Bain Jr. Even though you just got a trade with the Jets involving Jermaine Johnson, if you want to create a 3-head-man trio like TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, and Nick Herbig, you would want to double dip and obviously get another edge rusher alongside Ruben Bain. Him and Jermaine Johnson and Olawunfemi Aladejo, them guys will be so good together. And if you really want to step up your defense for Cam Ward, I'd go for Ruben Bain. I mean, he's the clear all pick. The New York Giants, this pick I go sometimes, but it's going to be Carnell Tate. It's Carnell Tate for sure. For the most part, I really do think Carnell Tate will go to the Giants because obviously they lost Malik Nabers and they want to pair another receiver up with Malik Nabers and they want to step up that offense. Obviously for Jackson Dart, and they got Cam Scabdo as well. And then they might lose Wandale as well. So I mean, what you gonna do? So Cleveland Browns, they need a couple positions. But this pick, I'm going back-to-back receivers. If he's healthy, he's going top 10. It's going to be Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. I mean, he was injured most of the part of the season. Once he's not in, if he's healthy, he's a beast. Commanders, David Bailey is such a beast. Von Miller is probably going to retire, so I'm going to be taking David Bailey. The New Orleans Saints, Alvin Kamara is getting old. He hasn't had a 1,000-yard season, and it's going to be clear. Jeremiah Love, I'm currently watching him in the combine right now. There goes Jeremiah Love. Kansas City Chiefs, originally, obviously, they would probably go with Jeremiah Love because he's running back. But I just don't think Jeremiah Love will fall that far. Pick 9 for the Kansas City Chiefs. This pick is going to be a little bit of a reach for some people, but it's going to be Caleb Banks from Florida. I know he was injured for a couple games, but last season he played so good in 2024. And I think he can still go top 10. I mean, Chris Jones on the urge of retiring, and they have no really other defensive tackle other than him. And obviously that defense for the Chiefs played so bad. Cincinnati Bengals. This pick is going to be Caleb Downs from The Ohio State University. Jordan Battle and Geno Stone are just not that good anymore. I mean, they have no defense, and I think they'll go defense back-to-back years now. Miami Dolphins, this pick's going to be a little bit of a reach for some people, but I'm taking Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. My first time taking Kenyon this high. I just think he can slip in the top 20 due to the fact because Miami Dolphins need to build an offense around their new quarterback, if that's Quinn Ewers or going to be Ty Simpson or someone else, Drew Aller, I don't know. But if they want to build an offense, you get yourself a Kenyon Sadiq, such a great tight end. I mean, he has the agility, has everything to go downfield. I mean, he's going to make a catch down there. Plus, they have really no solid tight end other than Darren Waller, but he came out of retirement. I don't think he'll be back with the Dolphins. But he might play. Kenyon Sadiq takes over the starter, and then Darren Waller will play sometimes. Dallas Cowboys, I think this pick's clear. It's going to be Sonny Styles from The Ohio State University. Another Buckeye off the board. He played so well. They need linebacker. You got Kenneth Murray, he's going to be a free agent. DeMarvin Overshown's getting off an injury. Haven't played that well. They just released Logan Wilson, so I think it's Sonny Styles is the overall pick here. Los Angeles Rams. This pick is gonna be Mansour Delane out of the LSU. They need corner. I mean, they have no other guys than Emmanuel Forbes. He played pretty well, but he got benched in the playoffs in the last couple games of the regular season, probably due to the fact he could be late to meetings, skipping stuff. I mean, behavior issues. So, I don't think they're going to put up with that for another year. And honestly, Roger McCreary, they traded for him from Tennessee. He's been injured, so they have no really healthy corner or good corner. So I think they pick up Delane. Baltimore, this pick is a little bit of a reach, but I'm going to go ahead and select Olavide Leon out of Penn State. Like I said, Jesse Minter said for the new offensive coordinator, Declan something, from the Bears offensive coordinator, he wants to stop Lamar Jackson from running. So if you're going to stop him from running and protect him, you're going to go get somebody like Leon out there. I mean, I don't know why you don't want to make him stop running, but maybe because he's getting old. He's only 28. He can probably do it for at least minimum of 2-3 years. Because Patrick Mahomes is 30 and still doing that. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you needed linebacker. Them guys are gone. Kenyon Sadiq's gone. So I think for the most part, he's already here, and I think it's going to be Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee. This is my first time taking Jermod McCoy to someone like the Buccaneers, but they have no really solidified corner in their class. They have really no solidified corner, if I'm going to be honest with you. No offense, but I just don't think they have a solid corner other than Zylan McCollum and then obviously safety Antoine Winfield Jr. And they also got the rookie Jacob Parrish. But they just need to address the defense this year. Their defense played so crappy coming into after week 6. And yeah. Jets, you already got Arvar Reese at pick 2. I think this pick is here, and I think it's time to go. I think some people might hate this, because he's here, but I think they're going to go Avion Terrell out of Clemson. Some people might not hate them going Mikhail Lemon, but listen, they need to address defense. They really do. They can get another guy later in the second round. I just think picking up a corner, replacing Sauce Gardner is probably the best part you can do. Lions, Robert Hammerstein just retired. Dan Skipper retired a long time ago. And then Taylor Decker announced that he's not retiring, so he'll be playing for another season. But that's not going to stop me from picking up somebody on the offensive line. This time, no. I'm going Akeem Mesidor out of Miami, Florida. Another Hurricane off the board. My first time taking him this high, but I think he can fall in the first round. He's so underrated. He's so well. They want to get another solid guy alongside Aiden Hutchinson, and they want to make a run for the Super Bowl. You got to get somebody like Akeem. Minnesota Vikings, Jeremiah Love's off the board. Avion's off the board. All these guys that you need off the board is off the board. So I'm going to go ahead and address their position, and some people might hate it, but it's my first time taking him this high. But I think he can fall this high because he had such a great combine. And it's going to be Colton Hood out of Tennessee, another Tennessee Volunteer. Some people might hate this pick. This is my first time taking him in the top 20. This is why I'm taking him, because he had such a nice combine. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I can say about him, obviously, because I watched his combine fully. And he definitely played more well than I thought he would. So I think he can go top 20. Panthers, their guys is gone, but there's no one to leave out. I'm going C.J. Allen out of Georgia. My first time taking him this high as well. Like I said, I mix up my mock drafts. I don't do it all the same. The point of doing mock drafts is different mock drafts, and obviously addressing their positions in different ways. I think C.J. Allen could fit. I forgot their defensive coordinator. I know his name. I just can't think of it. But I think C.J. Allen can definitely fit under him, and he's a great blitzing linebacker. He plays more in the box, And, he sometimes played in the slot, but like I said, he really don't miss no tackles. He only missed 8 this season, which that's not too bad in 13 games. So, Dallas, you already got Sonny Styles at pick 12. I'm going to go this pick again. You need to address Ed Rusher alongside Donovan Azaraku. Keldrick Falk. Keldrick Falk from Auburn. He only had 2 sacks in 12 games and stuff. I understand that, but he was dealing with an injury at some point, I believe so, but he played well last year, but I think he can still go top 20. He might have little short arms, but he's still a beast. My Pittsburgh Steelers, you should already know, it's going to be Mekhi Lemon out of USC. I don't think I need to say anything about this. We need to address receiver. That's all we got to do is address receiver. Chargers, that offensive line is horrible. Like, really horrible. And I think they need to address a position. And I think that's why they're going Caden McDonald. First time taking him for the Chargers with the 22nd overall pick. He played fairly good, especially in the B gap this season, but they need to address the defensive line position. I mean, they got Tier Tart, a couple other guys, but their running game, I mean, I know there was a game that one team had so many rushing yards. I don't know if it was the Jaguars, I don't remember, but their defense played so bad. Eagles, Kenyon Sadiq's off the board, a couple corners off the board, but I think this is, kind of easy go. My first time taking him in the, I think, top 25 maybe. Cassius Howell out of Texas A&M. He played fairly well. So underrated. 12 sacks, 2 hits, better than 2024. So well. I mean, Cassius Howell definitely lived up to the hype. He got a little bit bigger than last year, so that's good. That obviously helped him. Cleveland Browns, you got Jordan Tyson with pick 6. You need to address the tackle. That's how I'm going Spencer Fanu of Utah. All your whole offensive line is free agents. That's all I got to say. You need tackles. Chicago Bears, they need to address safety. Kevin Byard's getting up there in age. He might get on his way out. And Jaquan Brisker is a free agent. So that's why I'm going Dylan Thieneman out of Oregon. He impressed me in his combine as well. This is why I'm putting him up in the first round, because he's most likely a second-round pick, but I think he can fall in the first. He plays so well. I mean, he only missed 9 tackles in 15 games. And he played 812 snaps, better than his last year. But he's just so good. Bills, this pick is kind of here. This is my first time taking him for the Bills. They need to address receiver if they want to push the Super Bowl for Josh Allen and an offense. It's going to be Denzel Boston from Washington. Well, Denzel Boston, he's such a big dude like DK. If you're going to lob a pass down there, he's going to make a toe tap catch in the end zone like Santonio Holmes, bro. 49ers, there's a lot of stuff you can get. Receiver. This is why I'm going Casey Concepcion, back-to-back receivers. The second take, Texas A&M Aggie off the board. Their whole offense was injured between the season. I mean, Jawan Jennings was hurt at one point. Ricky Pearsall was in and out. DeMarcus Lawrence was suspended a couple times. George Kittle, he was hurt a couple times. Brock Purdy was hurt a couple times. I mean, their whole offense played so poorly. And don't even get me started about their defense. Kendrick Bourne, I don't know if he was hurt a couple times. He only went there in the end of the season, but yeah. Houston Texans, they need a couple positions. I mean, this is why I'm going to be going Lee Hunter out of Texas Tech. Lee Hunter literally impressed me in his Senior Bowl and Combine. He's pretty faster than I expected him. And he's just a beast. He's like so good in the B gap, even though he, definitely went down this year. But the one thing is he's gonna stretch the field. I mean, he's gonna get to the quarterback. He's gonna stop the run, dude. Los Angeles Rams, you got Mansur Dillion at pick 13. This is why I think he's gonna fall in the first round too. He played pretty well. That's why I'm going Brandon Cisse out of South Carolina. First time taking him this early, but early. He's most likely a second-round pick to me, but I think he can fall in the first. He plays fairly well. He played pretty significantly better than last year. The one thing that Rams like is big guys, and he played in the box better. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, you talked about that, even though he had lower than 2024, but he's a big dude. He's like, I was watching his combine. He's pretty big. I think the Rams like big corners / big guys. Broncos, you need to address a couple positions. You need linebacker. C.J. Allen's off the board. That's why I think he's going to fit in the first round. Wait, I don't know if he's here. Ooh, this is hard. This is really hard. I think he can fall in the first round, but it'll be really hard for him to fall in the first round. Let's see. Oh. Some people might hate this, but I'm going Jake Slaughter out of Florida. Some people might hate this pick, but listen, he only allowed 1 sack in 12 games and 1 hit in 12 games. Jake Slaughter was actually played fairly well to me, so I honestly think he can fall into the first round, especially this low in the draft, high in draft. But I think he can fall in the first round, the first center. But some people might hate it, some people might not, but there's a chance that he can go first. Patriots, you need a couple positions. I don't think he's going to fall at the first round. And I'm taking T.J. Parker out of Clemson, another Tiger, off the board. I just don't see him falling him off the board. I just really don't see him falling off the first round. He played so well in 12 games. Even though he had a bad year, then obviously 2024, I think he's still a first-round pick. This dude's huge and fast. Anything you need, he's going to get to the quarterback. Seahawks, this pick's also controversial. They need a couple positions. I think he can fall in the first round. I'm taking Emmanuel Pregnon out of Oregon, another Oregon Duck off the board. I had Emmanuel Pregnon going earlier sometimes, but I think he can fall to the Seahawks. No explanation. They just need an offensive line. I mean, yeah. So that is my 2026 NFL Mock Draft 4.0. Couple changes, obviously. Things change between weeks, and obviously the combine and stuff, all of that. So, a couple guys coming in the first round, a couple guys falling out the first round, But there you go. I'll be making more couple videos. I'll give you a hint. The Steelers are in talks of trading for Brian Thomas Jr. There'll be a video on that soon. So I'll stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like.